Hey everybody, we are back for another episode of Masters Minute. This is episode 27. Can't believe it's 27 episodes already. We did take a week off just to regroup, recap, do some things. I was working on some of our Ultimate Video site stuff. And this week we're back. I'm putting a hold on our principles talk. We're going to bring that back next week and finish up the entire wheel. But this week we want to go over something we were doing this week in class, which is talk about some spin kick foundational fundamental things that we work on, and hopefully this will help you stabilize and strengthen your spin kick. So I'm going to have G come on out.
Yes, sir.
And one of the things we're working on is the actual beginning footwork. Now, granted, there are many ways to do a spin kick. So what we're talking about here isn't the end-all be-all. It isn't the only way. I'm just explaining some base fundamentals that we use here, and we use at Ultimate to explain how to build a better stance and a better setup in order to maintain better balance so that you can put more energy into the kick and less energy into your stability. All right, so a couple things I want to talk about here is, G, go on the camera and let me know if you can see my feet. I want to make sure that they can see where my feet are. Can you see my foot?
Yes.
Can I get closer?
Yes, you can.
Where's the closest?
Right there.
All right, good. So I'm going to back up a little bit here. Now, what I want to work on, we're going to start in a side stance or a side position, okay? If we were sparring, I'd be moving, striking, kicking, and then at some point, I'll set for my spin kick. Now, what we've been talking in class, if you want to pay really close attention to my feet here, I'm going to go ahead and just do this. I normally don't roll my pant legs up, but I want to do this so you guys can see what's happening. What we've been talking about is a lot of times people turn their heel to start their kick, and their heel's off the floor. Well, when I go to transition to do my kick, that means that I have to spend time rebalancing as I kick. So what we've been working on is leaving the heel down and getting this back hip to sit over top. Now we're doing it in robotic fashion right now, but as I move, it creates a much smoother transition. So, G, would you grab one of our tools here? By the way, we've been using these smaller centric shields. They're very dense. But what I like is that they're small, which makes my targeting, it makes me work on my targeting better. Now this was a special gift from my really good friend and brother, Grandmaster Chris Garland. I've been using this for a while as well. This is awesome fun to kick. This is a special handmade kicking target that I have for him. So thank you, Grandmaster Garland. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the idea of this transition. Now hopefully from the side here, what I want you to capture, what I want you to see is how my weight goes from 50-50 and it goes into 100% over this leg, which frees this foot up. Now that means that my balance is neutral, okay? So my balance is stable, it is neutral. If I turn my heel and go to kick, I have to get to that position, so it's an extra step. So when I spin, I drop my heel and I lower my body. So I'm already planted on this heel. This chamber comes up, now I can fire all of that energy into the kick. So it would kind of look like this. So what ends up happening is because my base is planted, when I go to fire, I can use the hips to help me fire through the kick. Now G experienced it in class this week as well, about when that heel wasn't planted, and when his weight wasn't over top of that, the kick tends to veer and the follow through tends to be messy, which means that all that energy isn't quite going here. I'm catching my balance here. My kick's kind of going here, which means I'm detracting from the actual kick. Now, in this example, we are using a spinning side kick. So let's just turn around here, G. So again, I'm setting this position. Remember, I don't want to be in a wide stance because that's going to take more work for me to change. I want to be in this smaller semi-neutral stance here. As I commit to the spin, my trajectory is in, it's forward, it's in. So even if she was coming into me here and I caught just the chamber, it's enough to stop him because my balance is stable. If he comes in and I'm on my ball with my foot, it's gonna knock me back. But because my heel is planted, I can fire all that energy into Jaheim, into the target. All right, so again, let the heel sit, turn the body, fire the kick through and fire in a straight line. Now, real quick, just for fun, this principle works exactly with the hook kick too. We're gonna go into this maybe in a future video, but G, move over a little bit. I just want you to kind of see if you can watch my feet as I do this. The heel still plants as I go through the target. So my heel still plants as I go through the target, and then I return to my stance. So we can put that down now, G. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. These are some basic spin kick fundamentals. Balance, structure, foundation will always create a better power through on these types of kicks. So love you guys. This has been Master Minute episode 27. We'll see you guys next week.